Hey, it's Lauren. This is an excerpt from the full-length episode. To listen to the entire episode, head to the show notes and follow the link.
One of the first horses that I dealt with was a mare who said, "Will I ever see the stars again? Will I travel among the stars? Will I see my beloved? Will I dance in the sunshine?" She was very unhappy. She was very sad, and she was expressing herself poetically. She was expressing great yearning. There are some dogs who I talk to who are sad because they're not allowed to do what they feel is their soul's mission statement, their soul's mission. What should they be doing? A Yorkie who I was talking to years ago saw herself as a great protectress. She saw herself as needing to be out patrolling the territory and making sure that everything was where it had to be. And she lived in a kennel, in a beautiful house, but she was not feeling satisfied. And one of the things that we did in our session was she sort of took herself on a shamanic healing journey. And in the session, I saw her putting her foot down into a kind of earthly puddle or a pool that received her, and she sank way down into the earth, and the earth healed her, and the earth gave her this renewed sense of herself. And she rose up from the earth, and her fur was rich and flowing, and the wind was in her hair, and she was shining, and her heart was bursting with joy. And so and that healed her. Now, I didn't heal her, but what I did was I opened up, I listened to her, I encouraged her to think about what she wanted, and in the moment, I worked with her to find a way that she could experience the self that she longed to feel. And it's very common to find animals who, because we have domesticated them and we need them to poop in that box or just stay in that yard, or in the case of cats, not go outside at all. Sometimes they are very unhappy. So the longing is there, the yearning is there. I did a reading for a horse named Goldie. She was a beautiful Palomino. She was going to be trained as a draft horse. And when I asked her what she wanted to do, she showed me, sometimes they don't speak, but rather they'll show pictures. She showed me a picture of herself with a braid in her mane was braided with ribbons, and she was pulling a beautifully painted cart with children in it. And there were ribbons on the cart. She wanted to play with children. And so I told her owner that, and I don't know if they ever managed to do that for her, but that was her dream. There was another horse who wanted to be ridden by a woman who was blonde. And maybe she had been ridden by a woman who was blonde and she loved her. Dogs, again, will often talk to me about wanting to protect. Cats are frequently wanting to be left alone. That is, that there shouldn't be any other cats, because they're so territorial. Well, I could go on and on.